Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to pursue a woman who has already shown you high interest. This is something that you have to understand, and I'm really going to help you with all of this today because majority of men need to understand that there's different stages of not only dating, but there's different things that you have to do at different points when you're dating women, which means you have to actually understand where each woman is coming from. Okay, so let's dive in. Now check this out. In my community, this guy goes, extremely potent. The language of women is powerful, especially in front end game. He goes, it works out so much better when the woman is coming to you. She can't reject you. And it's kind of good for the ego too. Being in your own world and being at the cause of her emotions. Powerful stuff. This right here is the type of comments that I'm seeing all the time inside of that community. What I want you to do after this video is over is learn, understand, and master the language of women. That way you can just copy paste that process into your dating life and go. So be sure to join us inside of that after today's video is over. I know that you'll love it because that right there took me so many months to build. Okay, how to pursue a woman who has already shown you high interest. The first thing that I want to tell you is that women are the selectors in a relationship, not men. This is the first thing you have to know. She is going to do the choosing, okay? She's going to choose whose energy she is wanting to receive. Women do the choosing. So there's an old saying that I've heard before that we've probably all heard before, and the old saying is something like this. Men sleep with who they can get. Women sleep with who they want to. Okay? Something along those lines. So what that means is you have to not only make yourself chosen, but you have to consistently read her interest level. So in order to do this, the first thing that we have to do is we have to understand the signs of a high interest woman. If a woman has real desire towards you, there's going to be a few things you're going to notice. Okay, so I will go through all 5 of these things. The first thing you're going to notice is she actually makes herself available. So if you guys are getting all of these text messages like, I don't know, or we'll see, or I can maybe make the date, or I'm not really sure, or I might be busy. If you're getting anything like that, if you are getting a lot of comments like that, it's probably best to realize that she probably doesn't have as high of interest in you as you would like her to, or she's probably talking to somebody else who she has more desire for. So first off, she makes herself available. The second thing you'll notice is that she will actually reach out to see you. She will say things like, oh, we should get dinner, or oh, I would really like to see you. You're going to notice these things. Number 3, she has enthusiasm in her voice when she's talking to you. Okay, so it doesn't seem like a chore to have to be out on the date. Everything is going to seem really smooth and really effortless. Okay, the fourth thing that you're going to notice is she will reach out regularly to talk and to communicate. And she does this because she actually wants to hear your voice. She actually likes you. And then number 5, she's happy. Okay? Happiness is so important. You will notice that when a woman likes you, it's like her whole face, she just lights up. She lights up and she just loves talking to you. This is how it goes. Now, in this column, I'm going to show you why you need to pursue these women back a little bit more closely, okay, compared to women who just have 5 out of 10 interest in you or average interest in you, okay? What this woman is signaling is she's signaling to you that she likes you, and for whatever reason, you just do it for her. Like your natural personality and who you are from the inside out, you have probably passed enough, congruence tests or things like that where she's like, okay, this guy knows himself, and I really just like him. So it's like your raw personality and who you are. She likes the traits that God gave you. This is the first thing you have to be aware of when you're dealing with a woman who has high interest, is that she probably has more interest in you beyond the superficial. The superficial, like, oh, he's tall or he's good looking. Like your identity, your core, like the traits that you were born with, how you communicate, she likes it. So this is the first thing you have to know. Because of that, you will have to pursue these women a bit more closely because she's going to give you a lot of green flags that says, hey, I'm choosing you. So what this boils down to is this. She knows, she's going to know that her behavior is a little bit different in this situation. She knows that she's communicating with you more than the other men who try to talk to her. She knows this, okay? So she's signaling to you on purpose that to some degree she has selected you. This is what you have to be aware of. And once you see this, okay, it's your job to read that. This is the one thing most men don't have, or this is the one thing that a lot of men are completely unaware of, is like you have to be able to read all of these little hints. You have to read her body language. You have to read her vocal tone. You have to read her communication patterns. You have to read all of these things on every date, okay? Because what you're doing when you're going on these dates is you're filtering for the women who have real desire in you, and you want to find women that you actually have real desire in as well, okay? This is very important. It's your job to read that. So if you don't pursue her back once she's chosen you, she will probably take that as a rejection and she's going to move on quickly, because at that point she's like, okay, this doesn't make sense. If you don't do this, she's going to sit there and go, okay, this doesn't make sense. I've given this guy a lot of green lights that says, yes, I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. And because of that, you have to be able to spot these things quickly. So I'm glad that we got that out of the way, because before all of you dive right into, over communicating or anything like that, there is some key points we have to address. The first thing is this, okay? Her high interest doesn't mean these things that I'm about to tell you. Her high interest does not mean that she wants you to put her as your number one priority every single day before everything else. Okay, a woman doesn't want to be your number one priority. You have to always remember this. Your purpose as a man, your God-given purpose, this is what you always have to put first. You are the man. You have to have that structure in your life. Number two, this does not mean that she wants you to put her before your purpose, which is briefly what I just discussed. And number three, this does not mean that she wants you to drop everything always right away just to see her. A woman wants to see you have a very well-rounded life and you have things going on prior to her actually meeting you. This is very important. So it just means that you need to pursue her back at the appropriate rate, but it doesn't mean you need to completely flip and start doing all of these things that basically signals that you have no purpose and you have no day-to-day tasks and obligations. Those day-to-day tasks and obligations, that purpose, keeps you grounded, it keeps you focused, it keeps you ambitious. All of these things are really important, okay? This is how you start to make up your core identity as a man, where she's like, okay, like I like this guy. And keep in mind, you want to filter your dating life for women who have real desire for you, because it makes the whole dating process much smoother. Now, this is what will lower her high interest very quickly, okay? So you assuming that her high interest means that you get to do these things that I'm about to tell you. If you assume that her high interest, okay, means that you get to do these things, then you are completely unaware of your natural masculine spirit that you have to show, okay? These things will lower her interest. So you assuming that her high interest means that you get to go weak, okay, and become super emotional, this is going to turn her off very quickly. Number two, you assuming that her high interest means that you get to step out of your masculine energy, this right here is going to lower her interest very quickly. And the third thing is this, you assuming that her high interest means that you get to not be the strong or stable rock that she assumed that you were, this right here is going to lower her interest very quickly. So what I'm trying to tell you right here at this point in the video is you still need to be a man and act like it, which means you still need to operate out of rational truth. You still need to remain stoic. You still need to remain with the mindset that your purpose and your day-to-day missions in life is still your number one priority, and you have to be on your path of going somewhere. You have to still act like a man. This is very important. So women, what you have to understand is they are energy receivers. Okay? Women are energy receivers. They receive your energy and then they filter for if they like it or not. If she's liking that active energy that you're putting out there, she will show you by making time available for you. Women are energy receivers. So when she sees that you're going weak, now she feels less safe. Okay? One of the biggest mistakes that men make is they think that since she's demonstrating high interest, that means that they can go emotionally weak. You can never do this. Never do this, because it's going to make the woman feel unsafe. I do understand that in your logical mind, you would think that if you show more emotion and show all these loving traits and all of this, it's going to make her feel safer because you're expressing how you feel. But this could not be further from the truth. She still needs to look at you like you are strong and stable. So when she sees that you're going weak, now she feels less safe. So this is what you have to know, okay? She'll pursue you and you pursue her right back, but don't assume that she will not test your strength. Because she will. Women will constantly test your strength because they need to know that you're the man. Like I said, they're the energy receivers. She wants to receive the strongest energy possible from you. This is why I'm teaching you these things, because she will test you. You will still run into these things no matter what, no matter who you are. I don't care if you are a famous athlete. I don't care if you're a famous celebrity. I don't care if you're 7 feet tall. Women will constantly test your internal strength and your internal fortitude. They want to see what you're made of. They want to see if they can shake your internal world of emotion. And once they see that they can, what you're going to realize is that she starts to lose respect slowly for you. There's going to be little things that she wishes didn't happen, which means you need to be well aware of these things, okay? So what you have to know is, as you're in your dating life and you're filtering for high interest women, what you have to know is it doesn't matter who you are, you will be a perfect 10 out of 10 to somebody, okay? Or at least an 8, a 9, or a 10 to somebody. There's a lot of guys and they have insecurities, false beliefs, or misconceptions. Listen to me closely. I don't care if you're short. I don't care if you're bald. I don't care if you're broke. And I don't even care if you're not that smart. I don't care, because what's going to happen is there will be some woman in your life, or a woman will come along who likes you. So all of you will have women from time to time where, for whatever reason, she might not even be able to explain it, but for whatever reason, she just likes you, okay? Which means you are an 8, a 9, or a 10 to that woman. That is the type of interest you want to filter for. So as a man, you want to filter for women with the highest interest, because you know that these are the women with real, raw, genuine desire. You want to date women who have real, raw, and genuine desire for you. So that means, since women are the choosers in the relationship, what I want all of you to do who are watching this channel, I want all of you to spend as close to 100% of your time as you can being chosen. This is a far different mindset from how most men act and how most men operate. Majority of men, what they do is they try to pursue for the date, pursue for the relationship. They try to choose her before she has chosen him, and the whole thing crumbles because she feels that needy energy. You cannot let this happen. Your God-given purpose, that right there is why it has to always be number one. This is why your connection with your faith is so important, because day to day you will be led the right way. Okay? Very important. So what you have to know is this. If you spend as much time being chosen, okay, as you probably do trying to chase dates, you would have solved this problem in your dating life years ago. You would have solved this problem in your dating life years ago if you would have just taken the time to actually be chosen. So what I can tell you is this. A man who knows himself will always be chosen and selected, because she sees that you have a core understanding of your root identity. This is why I keep saying God-given purpose is so important, because you stay on that mission every day. It's like she found somebody who knows himself. This is very important to demonstrate. The masculine is the active and the in-motion energy. That means every day when you wake up, I don't care if you feel like it or not. I don't care if you have self-doubt or not. I don't care if you have limiting beliefs or not. Every day you have that active in-motion energy that says, I can get it done, and this is where I'm going, and this is how I'm doing things. You have to be that driving force. That is the will of like the masculine persona. So as a man, you become chosen when you start spending time and added effort on you. You start spending time and added effort on you. Not time and added effort on chasing dates. And when you do this, here's the amazing thing that is going to start to happen. High interest women, you pursue them back because she's given you the green light to do so. She's given you the green light to do so, okay? But you cannot go weak, okay? And on top of that, your day-to-day focus needs to be on you. This is exactly how you do this. And the most important point that I want to emphasize throughout this entire video, I want to circle back to this point right here. She does not want to be your number one priority. You still have to prioritize all of the things that made her choose you in the first place. And that right there is where most men go wrong. If you like this video, I encourage you to take this a step further. Inside of my description, you are going to see how you can start to learn, understand, and master the language of women. And I know that with that process, as we copy paste it into your dating life, results become far more effortless at a quicker pace. And that right there is why I built that. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.